Thank you, House Chair. Matabama, Mr. President.
Matsiari Awudi.
President, the reality is that South Africans do not want this health compact. As our people living in rural areas, in townships, in informal settlements, will still be subjected to the same public hospitals and clinics, while on the other side, the affluent ones will have the utmost benefit due to their proximity to the private institutions. Therefore, this bill will have no impact on the lives of those who suffer under our public health system. So, in light of this, has the President considered opening clinics for 24 hours, 7 days a week? If so, could the President please provide details in this regard? If it's not like this, what is hindering this? Thank you, Mr. President.
Honorable President.
Honorable Member, Chairperson, and Honorable Member, thank you very much for your question. I beg to differ with you when you say the majority of people or South Africans do not want this health compact. That is not true. As I said earlier, we signed a health compact in 2019. And the health compact was, if you like, a harbinger, a preparatory process of the development of our health system leading us to, say, the national health insurance. Many role players, including grassroots organizations, including your traditional health practitioners, were there from the rural areas when they signed the health compact in my presence. And similarly, with the second health compact, we still had a number of organizations. And those that I spoke about who did not come are those who raised concerns about the national health insurance, particularly its implementation in relation to one or two sections thereof. And even those who have concerns, their concerns really go around one or two sections of the national health insurance. In the main, most of them say we support, but they also support the principle of a universal health coverage, which, by the way, Honorable Member, is, if you like, a dictate from the World Health Organization or the United Nations that has said that through its sustainable development goals, we must move, countries must move towards embracing and having a universal health coverage system. This is the journey that we have embarked upon. Now, if anyone thinks that we are mad or have lost our minds, I'd like you to know that we are following the global guidance of which we are part of at the international or global level. So it cannot and is not true that many do not want the health compact. Now, but you raise a very important and specific question about our clinics. That could our clinics be opened on a 24-hour basis? That is our aspiration. Clear aspiration in a number of areas in our country. The hours of opening are continuing to increase. And in support of what you're saying, Honorable Member, is as I go around the country, as we hold in Bezos, these are some of the things or sentiments that are articulated by our people. They want ever open clinics. They want to be able to have easy access. And I agree that yes, we should have health centers, clinics that will be open and accessible all the time to our people. And of course, it is those budgetary constraints that we have, where, for instance, opening up a clinic means that you more or less need to have 3 shifts, a morning shift, a day shift, and a night shift, where you need to have people that are always going to be present, and they require the relative payment that needs to be made to them. So as our budgetary, as our financial rather, fiscal position continues to improve, I see us acceding to that type of aspiration that you're articulating, which aspiration I agree with. And I agree with our people who say we want clinics and or health centers that will be open most of the time. So I agree. It's a question of ability, largely driven by the constraints that we have. So you'll be pleased to know that I agree with you. So that's one thing that the EFF today can say the president agrees with.